The steel watch will put a stop to them. Moving in.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
Don't wander around Ривингтону alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble. This whole situation stinks. Guild robbers are usually decent enough. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
What's up for discussion?
If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
Bet you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
No! You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the djinni, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
The djinni are scary!
What about Dribbles? I heard he has a new show with Buddy the dog.
It would be most pleasing to sleep indoors for
Buddy is
once.
my favorite.
You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad. Almost as much as I do. No good inns with hot water in a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
This rumor mill's going mad. Thieves, murderers, monsters. What hell's breaking loose?
Best stick to the refugee camp, outsider. Where you belong.
Great! Another bloody outsider! You lot are coming out of the walls, aren't you?
I'm not supposed to talk to outsiders.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to taste the refugees. Good job, guys.
If you're a customer, go down to the shop. Otherwise, clear off. Oh, I'm very sorry. If you're offended, feel free to make a complaint.
Let's see what this does. I'll take that.
Someone there?
Still breathing, despite everything. It's locked from the other side. Wonder where it leads. Here we go. Light on my feet. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
There's more than one way to skin a traitor.
Damn, it's good to be alive. Moving it. Stealth mode activated. I've got this. While I'm at it,
Shall we? Ready or not? Move unseen.
Never a dull moment. How much farther can I go?
Hi! Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp.
Something's on my mind.
Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh? Yep, that's me. On the outside, but he's a softy at heart, like molten steel. Also, he's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil. It's Gildro Angle Iron, for God's sakes. If you knew how good he was, trust me, you'd feel exactly the same way. Oh, yay!
Don't touch me.
What's cooking?
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
I'll give it a shot. And the gods don't give a damn
the
about
third time in the last 10 days.
Maybe it has something to do with the army about to invade the city.
Don't believe everything you read in the broadsheet.
What's that? You didn't even fight back.
The absolute army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Mummy keeps talking about some army, but she won't tell me anything about it. I'm not a baby.
The pigeons do the delivery.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
The Absolute's army will be here any
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Stop fretting. The steel won't have to stop today.
Something good here, I hope.
She's in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed. Soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words. We'll be on our own.
Do me a favour. Box my ears in. I can't listen to any more whining about missing letters.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ Sword Corps couriers. Their service is appalling.
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about...
Attention!
For me? Uh-huh.
All right. What now?
What's the story? La la la.
That's curious. Something over there. What do we have here?
La da da da.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Swift as my feet can carry me.
The corpse remains silent.
I don't
we talk about something else? Did you try that raspberry recipe I gave you?
Really? The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread?
Do it.
Actually, the pigeons do the delivering. Why don't you take your complaint?
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fists. Right?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
What's inside? Always room for more.
Shut it! Scavenge whatever you can from this mess. We'll make something out of it.
Surprised you managed to get such a squirt.
Back off! I found these apples first.
We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the same.
That's curious.
Shut it! Scavenge whatever you can from this mess.
This was a wonderful idea. Just what we needed.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time for idle chatter.
That might be worth a look.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Let me have a little peace and quiet, won't you?
This was a wonderful idea. Just what we needed.
I thought you might want to get your mind
My faith will guide me.
I know I do.
Don't burn yourself. There we go.
The food shortages. Speaking of which,
What now?
I'm surprised you managed to get such a spread.
I've got a long road ahead. These boots have seen everything.
With pleasure.
Still alive, so that's progress. I should speak up.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform.
This one is newly changed. Its body is weak. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power.
Help me. I am so hungry. My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength. You would betray us? Then you shall be our very first meal.
Ooh, fun.
There's blood in the air. Spill some blood.
Let's finish this. No choice but to keep going.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
My dogs are barking.
Just another crate.
Can we rest?
With haste. What's hiding here? Can't slow down.
She spread like locusts.
Wait for the vampires to strike here.
So we should do nothing.
And let them marshal all their strength together.
Rechtei hathran rust. Frey valdisk durovna. Frey vald iskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize. You do recognize the language, however. These people are Ger, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met in the Hag's Swamp.
Im orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
For those your friend stole from us, it is a matter of life and death. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children. But I promise you, they're already dead. I spent 200 years, bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them. If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done.
Nothing less will do. It is good to have you with us. There is something rotten at the heart of this city, and it needs purging.
Very well.
Who will stand between them and the innocent?
We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulmer to the hells and back, but this does not feel right.
We shed tears.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
For our people.
I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire parasite.
As long as we stand together, we can...
No screaming children. No laughter. No scolding words. There is only silence and pain.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
Wait for the vampires to strike here.
And let the marshal all their strength against us. I do not like our chances.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Probably some cog or joint in need of a little... Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
As long as we stand together.
What's hiding here? Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
age material. Ah, are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? I'm Lens, roving reporter for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. My editor sent me to cover the drama out here at the gate. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic steel watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not. That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumours. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of, and he's very selective. At the Gazette's print house, though it's in the lower city, so you'll need to get past the gates first. Come to think of it, you remind me of someone he was writing a piece about. You, might want to speak to him about that. Set the record straight before the ink is dry, so to speak. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make.
We've got enough mouths to
That'll make a great headline.
We don't need your kind.
Our kind?
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
Great headline.
Here we go.
Hi. Yeah, I'm caring for the courier dogs. Mahia's my boss. She's mean, but Dad says she'll toughen me up. She's an educator. She says if somebody doesn't listen, shout louder. And if they still don't listen, fetch the rod.
Dringo, get back to work. And you, what do you want? This is a private yard. It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs and makes more of a mess. They're not for sale. These are courier dogs, trained to follow orders, read maps, and protect their deliveries with their lives. They're worth more than their weight in gold. Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again. up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
You got rid of her? I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone! I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
A new face! Something to send? Don't be shy. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. I'm alive and well, aren't I? Earning an honest living, serving my community. I've plenty to be happy about. Though, I will admit it's been tough recently. We've had to cut down our courier routes. Too risky with that army rampaging nearby. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much. Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
There must be something.
Move with care. Don't waste a step.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! The absolute poppycock! Enemy propaganda designed to confuse simple minds. Not your fault you fell for it. You need a strong leader like myself to see the wood under the trees. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Chianfa. State your purpose, ground walker. I don't have all day. Because we deliver communications across dangerous enemy territory with only our superior wits and aerial agility to protect us. Even our skills have their limits. We've lost several experienced flyers recently. They knew the risks, but still, damn shame. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. A flying cat? Is your brain completely addled? I'm putting you on leave until you regain your senses. Dismissed!
I have something to ask.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
There must be something.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Moving in.
don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet? Gomwick! That's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. You read it? Technically, that's interfering with someone else's property. I should report you to the nearest manip. Tell you what, give it here and we'll say no more about it. I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say? Fine. Just give me the letter. Forget you saw anything. This never happened.
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
Back again. Want a dagger? Or a bow? Need more arrows? Need a spear? Oh, yay!
Hey-ho.
Well, hello.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy. The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him. Please.